Hello gainers, I'm Ralphie and welcome to my channel called Fitter Philosophy, in which I share practical, experience-based Stoic stuff so as to basically communicate what I've learned in my life to help you with your life. And my topic today is the subject of alone time. Now, not to be confused with being alone, not to be confused with being lonely, not to be confused with being isolated, and in fact it's the very opposite. Alone time is where you're sharing the company of yourself with yourself without the interruption of other humans. Now, fair play, you can spend that time with animals, with cats and dogs, goldfish, mice, whatever, but it's actually moving away from other humans. And the benefit is quite simple, is that it helps us to communicate effectively with ourselves without the interference and interruption of other humans. Now, this communication is something which is missing in modern society because there are so many distractions with the white noise of legacy media, newspapers, television, magazines, and of course the internet itself, which is probably the loudest white noise that we experience at this moment in time. Excuse me, that's better. I'm just trying to avoid the direct sunlight in my eyes here while I'm recording this video. So that's better. I'll carry on. I'm not going to edit this out or anything like that. My goodness, there's no need for all that nonsense. And perfect lighting and etc. Because this is a little bit of alone time. And alone time is spent in the company of myself, recording for you, sharing with you. And if you happen to be involved in your alone time, a very good idea is to actually record on your mobile device or on a camera, record a conversation with yourself. What's the priorities, and just pick 3 things, how you feel about your health, how you feel about your well-being and your income, the money that you're getting in relation to spending, and also just about your spiritual wellness. Spiritual wellness is not necessarily about religion, because religion can introduce an awful lot of white noise into the personal conversation you have with yourself about your own spirituality. This is where moving aside, moving away, moving beyond the reach of other humans so as to connect and converse with ourselves is so valuable, because the quality of the conversation is such that we are confirming what we're thinking, either audibly or just meditatively. So give it a try, and it doesn't need to take long, just a couple of hours. Start with silence. Start with just contemplation. Even better, start with a little bit of meditation, of just clearing one's mind, because in doing so, in that process, what we do is we actually center ourselves. This isn't a selfish activity. It's not self-centered. It's something deeper, more substantial than that, and it's something that was very much a part of the wisdom of the ancients, and we know the value of it because the powers that be want to crowd out, they want to white out, with all the white noise of distraction, that internal conversation, that monologue which becomes a dialogue with ourselves, which helps us to become much more self-aware and as a result to grow spiritually. There we go. I'll leave it with you. Back into the sunlight. I could record this all in a studio with perfect lighting and all the rest of it, but hey ho, I don't. See you soon. Bye-bye.